This origin starts you off on the path to the end of the cycle with one of the 3 new shadows of the Shroud origins. I'll also combine this origin with the new civic, tank bound, where we can't work worker jobs, but they're all automated. This is my first reaction and playthrough of the origin, but I'll hit you with tips and tricks you can learn from my mistakes. This is a complete playthrough and my quest to end the cycle. Let's get into it. Here is our empire, the husk-bound Imperium, utilizing the new origin, Endbringers, which is essentially you're starting with the end of cycle. It is a challenging origin, and it blocks all ascension paths except for Psionic ascension. The civilization has been long obsessed with a mysterious calamity which turned a neighboring planet into a desolate and shrouded world. Now, as they take to the stars, they can finally explore its secrets and find out if a similar fate awaits them too. Our empire has 2 penalties. We start with the paranoid modifier. After witnessing an ancient catastrophe, successive generations suffer from an ever-worsening sense of cataclysmic dread. Happiness modifier worsens over time, -5 to -50%. We can also not form or join a federation because we're paranoid. On top of this, we're using 2 new civics, experimental sentencing. We thirst for knowledge, as we're trying to also find out what the hell happened to that planet by experimenting on subjects. We start with the experimental testing situation, which grants technology insights upon completion. We can construct and start with an experimental chamber, which gives a bunch of tech and new jobs. It also gives a 5% materialist fixed attraction. We don't have that, so that's probably not going to go well, but I wanted to go spiritualist. We also get access to the Ordeal's slave job, which increases research output and produces amenities, which is very nice. And we get access to slave armies, the Abominations, which we will probably utilize. The position also gives us unity for every 100 test subjects, and we lose less test subjects because we will lose test subjects during this situation. We're also tank bound. As you can see by a portrait, we kind of had to pick this one, but we get the tank bound trait, which is one of the new traits. It's a negative, which reduces food upkeep by 50%, which is quite nice. It also reduces upkeep from jobs by 25%. However, pop amenity usage is increased by 50%. Could be bad. We're lowered pop growth speed. Doesn't synergize well with experimental senses. I just want to try all the new stuff. This is not going to be meta. I'm just trying everything. But rural districts have their worker jobs fully automated, meaning we do not need pops to work them. And we're going to get slaves, which will just exist to hopefully just give us amenities and tech output, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing too much. Colonist jobs are specialists. We start with the insight on artificial workforce X and replaces clerks with production overseers. We get -30% automated workforce efficiency, so the jobs are not going to be efficient. And we also get rural district energy upkeep 600%. So specialist worlds are going to need a lot of upkeep. We also start with 2,000 less pop. Why am I doing this? It also gives a position that automates workforce efficiency by 1%. These council positions are quite strong, so I'm actually just going to quickly switch to oligarchy for effective council skill because those things sound very good. We're also then xenophobe because we got more pop growth speed and I can enslave people. Militarist so we can go kill with the extra ship fire rate, and spiritualist because we are kind of going spiritualist here. We'll get more unity and less upkeep. In terms of trait, we have that tank bound. We're going more food. We've got existential eye to parity, which means we have more pop growth during war and crisis as we want to be at war all the time. More biocides from pops. We're deviant, and then we have natural sociologists because we're going bioships, the spiky ones, and they're also red, look at them, which means we can go down that, we get more food, and we have less food upkeep. It kind of synergizes, but probably also not. Standard settings, Grand Admiral, maxed out empires, faster pop and tech, just so we can get through the game. Everything else is default, but we have mid-game Grand Admiral, year 2250, scaling. Let's see what happens. This new origin is from the Shadows of the Shroud DLC. If you're thinking of buying Shadows of the Shroud or any other DLC or game made by Paradox, make sure to use mine or another creator's code or link. Mine's in the description and pinned comment, and my code is EP30 Stellaris. It will give us creators a kickback and help support the channel at no extra expense for you. You'll just get a Steam code directly from Paradox, which you can then redeem on Steam. Thank you, and now back to the video. Endbringers. We are the harbingers of cataclysm. During the dawn of Husker civilization, a mysterious calamity befell our nearest celestial neighbor, as you can see over here. Its sudden and brutal transformation filled the night skies with a malevolent purple light stirring within our people a dread that we will one day suffer a similar fate. With each passing generation, the suffocating fear of potential annihilation tightened its grip upon us. I mean, it's not far away, is it? It's very close. Now, as Huskers take to the stars, we are drawn to explore the shrouded world. The answers we have craved for centuries are tantalizingly within reach. Still many among us, warn that our obsessive fascination with the source of the destructive power may ultimately lead to our own end. Maybe. Soon enough, we will lift the final veil. We begin. First, let's get some techs. We're going to take the tech buildings. I'm still going to grab them as they're very useful. Then we can look at our planet here. We are not working any jobs here, but we are getting food. Wait, we're not getting food? We're getting energy and minerals. Why do we have no food? Oh no. We still need food. I know we reduced it. Oh well. Then have 1,000 civilians. Everything seems kind of normal up until we get to production overseers, which is giving worker production plus 9%. I don't think that applies. I feel like we've made the completely non-synergistic. No, this is from the same thing. The overseers are the same, but I don't... What? Wait, and I've realized I gave myself more food from jobs, so yeah, we're not working food from jobs. So that was a completely useless pick. We're rolling with it. We are rolling with it. Oh, this is going to be a good game. We also have the experimental testing here. By gathering imprisoned individuals and subjugating them to scientific experiments, we can significantly increase the pace of our technological advancement. Total number of test subjects, 0. Build an experimentation chamber to gain test subjects. We will do that. We can actually choose which one we go down. 50% of the test subjects will die. We will pick probably society research, but we don't actually have the building yet, so we will wait. I'm going to disable the stronghold as we do not need people working those jobs and they weren't getting automatically done. We also don't even start with a science building. Oh dear. Let's just click play. Let's also build a hydro bay to start on our capital and then build some mining stations as we're going to need some resources. Mission to Foundry 3. Exploratory satellites orbiting the Foundry 3 have identified a promising target for our first crewed mission to the surface of this shrouded world. The landing zone emanates a strained radiation that ripples across the planet, carried forth on ultraviolet winds. There are many Huskars who protest against this mission in fear of unleashing the same curse upon our homeworld. Their concerns are not without justification. The overriding need to understand this distant phenomenon must take precedent. If we are fated to one day suffer the same calamity, at least we will die knowing why. We get an archaeological site. Let's get a science ship to instantly do that because I do think expanding is also important. I want to build a new building, but I feel like we need minerals because they automatically get worked. Yeah, we're going to do that. We can also create 100 pops. First tradition. We can't instantly go psionic, so we do need psionic theory. So maybe we don't actually need the ascension then? I don't know. It looks like we don't need the ascension, but we do not have that tech. I'm just going to go mercantile to start, so our civilians that we're probably going to have a lot of because we don't actually use workers can get us some trade going. I think that's smart. Yeah, we're barely getting resources here. We're going to need a lot of planets, and that's why we're going aggressive, because we can take the planets, make slaves, but then automate everything. I'm just going to grab the unity here. We could switch trade into other things, but I am not going to do that. And we forgot to send off a military leader to explore, try and find our other planet. Let's get 10% more trade. Oh wait, rural districts have more upkeep, which is generator mining and agricultural. Well, that just sucks. We've been screwed here with the start. Expand the council might be very important. Automated workforce efficiency. Yeah, per level 1%. That's going to help a lot. Okay, let's get the experimental chambers because we may as well. Oh, and we found 2 worlds. Perfect. What's interesting is even worlds we can't inhabit, we could inhabit just to make rural and just have barely any pops there. We need so much more food, mainly because the game refused to start us with any agricultural districts. We'll build one after this. Experimental chambers have been built, so you can see we now have some criminals we've just found and rounded up to now test on. They're giving a base of 1 of each science success for society, where it's giving 2, gives us amenities and branch office trade. Then we also do have experimental engineers giving us 6 of each. Actually, it's a base of 4.21. I don't know why it's rounded up from 5.17 to 6. That's like quite a lot of tech for one little building. And we can now do the testing. So let's go with society, since that's going to be where a lot of our military stuff will come from, which will help us. So we'll click that and we can continue on. We'll lose 50% of test subjects. And I believe we can build more of these buildings. They're not limited. Let's get a colony ship going. We need more planets. We finished mercantile. I'm just going to grab tech ascendancy for more tech. Knowledge is power. With this many civilians, I will build a monument, even though it basically just gives us unity. Citizen pop happiness and IVCAP will help eventually. eventually, but Unity's always nice. We finally get a bit of food production coming in, so we can start building star bases, which then we can build hydro base. We found someone. It could be our first target, although we are not really in the position yet. Do we go supremacy straight away? I think we need to build up, and to build up quickly, I think prosperity is going to be huge. That minus 10% is going to add up quick if we're building up planets, so that's what we're going to go for. The shrouded world, the end is nigh. Terrain on the Foundry 3 is as treacherous as predicted. Swirling vortices of glowing particles carve through the air, showing the initial progress of Jocelyn, Nudegate, and his crew. Alarmingly, our research team has begun to report sensory inconsistencies. They describe distant howls carrying on the winds and shadowed figures stalking in the mist. Is it truly a mistake to be here? The first public broadcasts of the landing have triggered widespread panic on Dreadnought's ascent. Many are fearful that we may be courting the mysterious destructive powers that once visited the Foundry 3. Organised protests proclaiming that the end is nigh are sweeping across our homeworld, shutting down much of our infrastructure. No. Put them in the testing so we can get more tech from them. Telemetric scans have revealed a cavity emanating particularly high radiation levels deep within a nearby mountain range. We're determined to push farther, whatever the cost. Breach the surface. Let's find what awaits us. We get 50 minor artifacts, but for 10 years, minus 10% resources from jobs. Great. Just great. Does that affect automation? Yep. Oh, we were already really broke. I'm going to get some star bases going. We could have also put Veneration of Saints on. I don't actually know if we have many priests, but it'll help. And we'll do Isolationist now for 10%. More Unity. Ah, this is a pre-FTL. I don't mind that. We can definitely go and say hi to them. They're building an outpost here, this empire. Okay. Didn't even realize you were there. Experimental research success. Researchers have completed a series of groundbreaking experiments on live subjects, providing us with valuable knowledge that can stimulate further technological advances. We must now consider the area in which to conduct the next phase of research. We're just going to keep doing society. It will help, trust. We're not the first. The mountainous cavity on the Foundry 3 has been breached, revealing an abandoned alien structure lost to the cataclysm. We find it best to keep this information classified in order to prevent further panic. Preliminary analysis confirms that materials used in the facility's construction do not match the molecular composition of available minerals on the planet, suggesting that a spacefaring civilization built this installation using exotic materials. The exact purpose of this place remains unclear, but its functionality appears to have been mostly automated. Hey, that's like us. Meanwhile, the team's psychological symptoms are worsening. Some report voices whispering through encrypted frequencies, while others describe distorted perception of their surrounding physical environment. Occasional fits of laughter are becoming uncomfortably commonplace. We have gone too far to turn back now. Yeah, keep digging. Don't worry about it. We get 250 minor artifacts, which we can just spend on things if we wanted to. Let's get some Unity. Why not? And we got 3% to eco simulation. Wait, what? This tech got 39 tech for the testing. That seems really bad. Maybe it's because we only have 100 of them. Like, the more sacrifices we have, the better. It's probably what will happen. So why don't we just make them everywhere? Actually, we'll get a monument down because we're going to get civilians if we're just spamming basic resources on the other planets. We found the Quiet Shield. Oh, it's some Mind Wardens. Their mission is to protect against the menace of the Shroud. Can you come protect us? We can donate through. Interesting. And we can recruit Fort Police for 1,000 energy, 50 influence. I don't know what that does. And we can do a psionic target so they can raid a psionic empire. Interesting. Well, we'll leave you to it for now. My consumer goods are just collapsing. And I don't know why. Oh, it's because I built a lot of science buildings. I know what I'm doing in this game. Automated workforce efficiency. Does that apply to us? We have to go that tech. For another planet, it seems quite awful for everything. Okay, we're gonna make some abominations. Why can't we make any armies? What? Game? Do I have to have you enabled to make armies? What the hell's going on? I have no armies. I can't read. Can't recruit them in armies. How do I take a primitive? Can I just bombard them until they give up? We're gonna need another species. We'll allow surrender. We'll see what happens. We might have to go kill someone to make that happen. Can expand council. Let's get the automated workforce going. That's very important, I think. Orbital bomb. I can orbital bombard them. We've done the research again. It's probably not worth doing it. but it's fine. Let's bombard and hope they surrender. Usually happens when, I don't know, they're all dead. At the seat of each station in the heart of this facility slumps the desiccated corpse of an unknown alien race. Their many pale eyes staring towards the ceiling, despite their frightening appearance. Jocelyn, new to Gated, is reasonably certain these figures are not a product of hallucinations. Images of these life forms are currently classified as strictly confidential. No weapons of any form could be found, suggesting that their presence on the Foundry 3 lacked hostile intent. This factory was likely an observation post, with sophisticated monitoring equipment trained directly on Dreadnought's ascent. Radiocarbon dating places their activity here long before the cataclysm struck. We have decoded many of their records. Aside from routine communication logs, they're largely concerned of civilization's early history. They were watching us? More minor artifacts and society research? I very much hope these guys just surrender so we can build armies out of them. I'm very glad I didn't go with army damage on any of these because I was about to. That means weak is kind of a free pick because you don't work jobs. That's a tip for you. Pick weak if you're going with this combination, which is very weird. But I guess with tank bound, weak is just really good. Prosperity's done. I mean, I could go nihilistic acquisition to guarantee raid their pops, just in case they don't surrender, and then we actually have some pops that can then be armies, which then we can raid. I'm doing it as a failsafe. I think we have to. We should just steal their pops then. Improve Mauler, finally. I do think we should build some more Maulers, because people will hate us. Let's build some. We just need more alloys. We have food, we have energy now, because the automated working is insane. So let's just get some city districts going on our capital. I don't want to save Unity for Psionics. I don't know if we should though. No, we should go Supremacy. What am I saying? And I wonder if we've stolen any pops. We have not. Interestingly, these planets are growing pops, but I don't want them here. I'd rather you be on the capital. The database on Foundry 3 has been deciphered, proving many of our discredited legends to be true. We were the subject of an experiment in the mental science known as psionic theory. Our species was determined to have this latent potential. Many of our ancestors would have sensed these communications in dreams or as in distant voices, phenomena that might otherwise indicate mental illness or paranoia. However, the experiment was cut short. In its last days, this place was no observation post, but a survival shelter. Their reports on our society cease after a disastrous experiment on their capital world involving the reckless manipulation of the barrier between realities known as the Shroud. The scientists referred to this incident as the Reckoning, and we suspect this was the true source of the cataclysm. Whatever this incident was, its influence soon extended to the Foundry 3. Their last moments are recorded in a single log entry. The end has come. What will it come for us? 500 minor artifacts, 873 society, and we keep digging. We're not going to get this system either. That's really annoying. That's a lot of minerals. Okay, I think we want to turn these worlds into some form of specialist so our workers can do stuff. We are struggling for consumer goods and alloys, so I'm going to make a consumer good and an alloy world on top of food and energy. And then we can make the extraction stuff, which gives them more jobs, which means more automation. And have we raided any species? No. How have we not raided anyone? Let's build more ships. We're getting claimed. Oh no. We have found definitive evidence of the cataclysm's source. It was not difficult to find. Jocelyn Newdigate claims it called out to him. Deep within the facility, defying conventional analysis, a pulsing intangible mass has been identified, existing neither as matter nor energy. Jocelyn Newdigate has described it as the lingering resentment of consumed worlds, referring to it as a fragment of reckoning. In a misguided effort to contain and channel the ethereal energies of the Shroud, this object was intended to be used as defense against the reckoning. However, it was only partially successful. In the last months of the world, the malevolent entity has forcibly vanished from this dimension, taking the unwilling minds of the scientists with it. The fragment is now all that remains. This object amplifies the visions and hallucinations of our researchers, granting them a second sight beyond this limited reality. It's a dangerous, promising proposition. We have much to learn. Oh, we get psionic theory. I'm glad I didn't save the... Well, I did not save the Unity, did I? I'm an idiot. We get 50% to it. We get the special project and a bunch of minor artifacts, as well as a specimen fragment of the reckoning, which produces 20 society research, which could be very nice. We could even do precursor insights. I'm going to just keep grabbing Unity so that we can get that tech. I'm going to even research psionic theory, and yeah, we have to research it. Okay, so we probably have to do that before we can do anything else with the Origin, and we'll pursue the Grand Archive. Why not? Resources produced. Yeah, this does buff the automation then, so these are worth grabbing where we can, and I should probably get the growth glands going. We do have them, and guess what? We have not abducted abducted any pops still. If we get our espionage up, it's challenging. But we could have smuggled pops, which could give us pops to raid with. But you can also build automation. How does that work? And did assembly patterns actually help? I don't think it did. Let's build an automation on the energy and see if it does anything. I'm also going to start emptying juvenile swarms so we can just grow them, because they only cost food then, and look how much food we have. We don't have the alloys to spare, but we have a lot of food. We finished psionics, a realm of madness. Research into the recently discovered field of psionics has confirmed the existence of Heverto, unseen dimensions of reality, to which our minds are the gateway. Beyond the veil lies a realm of chaos we struggle to understand. From within the depths, a voice beckons. Its promise is not of salvation, but of a new beginning. To wield its unknowable power would be to abandon all we were, and to forge a fate inscribed by the fabric of madness itself.
It is time.
Unlocks the psionic traditions tree. Madness modifier added. Each chamber of silence reduces negative effects by 10%. Minus 15 stability, 20% pop upkeep, 25% of energy usage. Chamber of silence, plant modifier 5 stability, teleport drops, reduce the negative effects of paranoia. This building will be destroyed if the colony is lost, and it gives us a bunch of unity. Well, we will be building those then. That's for sure. Those will be built. Don't you worry. When can I build them? We have no stability. Hello? Do I have to research it? Well, I don't see the building option. We can actually go down psionic, so we will. Maybe that will help. Oh, it's different psionic ascension to text. We've been called to higher levels of existence. Those among us, who clung to fruitless resistance are being purged to preserve the sanctity of our ascension. Our fate is sealed. The way behind us has crumbled into the shadow of the shrouded world. They almost said the DLC name.
The voice
speaks to us now with compelling clarity.
The path is set.
It longs for willing sacrifice. It is inevitable. Modify pops in Huskbound Imperium by adding the traits latent psionic. Each colony loses 100 to 300 pops. Start with the situation psionic ascension. Oh dear. Oh, this is where the Chamber of Silence is. Cult of Voice. Let's grab that then. I'm glad we saved the unity. We can get that. We need it, please. Chamber of Silence. We can only build one on each planet. Build, my friends. Build and build. Did automation do anything? I don't actually know. I don't think it did. If we disable it, we're at 152 energy. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. The automation stuff doesn't seem to stack. What we can do maybe is increase here the capacity subsidies. That does increase the automation. We have not abducted any damn pops. They are dying though. Maybe devastation needed to increase loads. Who's preparing war? Momentum or you're equivalent to us. I think we're fine. I'm going to upgrade the starbase though. These maulers have a long time to grow up, so maybe we bite the bullet and upgrade them. Cost a lot of alloys. Oh my word. So we have to complete stage 2, so we're just going to hold unity to do psionics. Lobotomy reports. Some Huskers are struggling to live in harmony with the presence of
The voice.
Desperate for peace, the weakest among us, have resorted to crude and unregulated lobotomy procedures. Such practices threaten to become widespread if no action taken. Don't do that. Reduce the situation by 50 if we let them do what it is.
The voice.
It's a gift. Ban this practice. Increase it by 100. Less resources from jobs for 5 years, 10%. It's a gift. It's a gift. You fools. You don't know how good you've got it. The voice. He's still not taking any pops. Sonic self-experimentation. We continue to embrace
The voice.
It speaks plain truths to us that cannot be denied. Many Huskers are seeking further ways to amplify
The voice.
and benefit from its wisdom more directly. Use of black market drugs have increased dramatically. Unregulated medical facilities are offering experimental services to help individuals maximize their psionic sensitivity. Where will this lead us? Do all we can to bring forth.
The voice.
Increase the situation by 50. We get society research but more upkeep and less stability. Or we must prevent total anarchy. Resource produced from telepaths 25%. No. Do it. Do it now. The voice has brought us the advanced smaller designs. Yes! We're maxed on artifacts. We'll grab a random artifact then. Establishing the Chamber of Silence. As our psionic mastery grows, we're bombarded by a tangle of whispers from beyond the veil.
The voice.
Louder and clearer than ever before, spirals its way through these currents of thought and into the shadows of our mind.
Open the way.
We must filter through the noise. We have constructed an insulated facility where our most psionically gifted individuals will be able to listen to the instructions of
The voice.
in blissful clarity. Our minds open become ever wider. Continue the situation. We have finished tier 1, which means we can continue. Great Awakening. We can also increase more situation speed. I'm also kind of waiting for the war until we've finished the ascension, because maybe we'll be told to go to war. And we also do not have armies. And we've almost completely murdered this pre-FTL. Like, oh, they've declared war. They're 3k. We have more than that, so we're gonna go murder you. Oh, they're actually gonna hit my starbase before I can get there to defend it. Boo! Let's get more situation speed. Oh my word, they've done a joint war. You sneaky so-and-sos. All right, they're actually gonna invade that planet because I don't have armies. Apocalyptic nightmares. As our psionic abilities have grown, the Huskar population has become plagued by horrifying nightmares foreshadowing the end of the universe. Our dreams have become apocalyptic prophecies, intensifying the existential dread felt among our peers. Sleep has given way to unquiet stupor, with many unable to carry on their normal daily routines. In these dreams,
The voice.
speaks to us.
Embrace entropy.
All beginnings must have an end. We get nightmares for 5 years. More upkeep, less happiness, and more resources are produced from telepaths or offer shelter in the Chamber of Silence. It lowers the situation by 100. No. Chaos must reign. I mean, we've got chaos going on right now, being attacked by 2 different empires on 2 different sides. We should win this. Should. Oh, they just instantly retreat. That's annoying. Now, the main issue, I don't know how I get this planet back. Allow surrender. I am going to try and raid them. I think that's the play. The Great Awakening. In the Chamber of Silence, we hear the message of
The voice.
perfect clarity.
All will be reborn.
We understand now. The end is a rebirth. We must not fear it. We'll be rebate, better and more powerful, and hopefully with the ability to build armies than we ever imagined we could be. To seize this destiny, we must learn to master the mental realm known as the Shroud. We'll not repeat the mistakes of those we found on the Shrouded world, where they rejected their fear. We will embrace it. Our vision is fully clear. The Shroud holds the key. All latent psionic species will unlock their full potential. We can assimilate and continues the situation. Right, let's raid this planet to hopefully get their species. Oh my gosh, do we have species? Can I make army? Yes. No. Oh my gosh, we can make some skins somehow. Yeah, this is an issue. Oh, they're coming for us. We have managed to get some armies going. We can finish psionics. Crime from telepaths minus 5%, job efficiency and history output will be nice. I have the Grand Archive. Let's get all the artifacts. Why not? Amenities, unity, engineering. Mark of the end. There's a growing trend of self-mutilation among the populace. Extremely devoted followers of
The voice.
have been branding their flesh with the symbol of the end. They proclaim that these designs bestow a terrible blessing upon those who bear them. Whether true or not, the number of practitioners engaged in such rituals is increasing rapidly. Is this truly the will of the Shroud? We'll bear this mark with pride. Half our population gain the mark trait. Less army health, but more army morale damage and unity per pops. Or the practice is misguided. We get happiness and stability. Let's go marked. Let's get an ascension perk because we finished. I'm just going to grab the naval cap. Yep. Okay, I now have 100 army strength. But the issue is we can't even take back this planet. But we can make some more. 2 more. Because it's based on how many pops you have. And I guess we don't have many of those pops. I guess then the best way is to keep going and invading them and then coming back when we can. Reaching the Shroud. After days of being locked in hypnotic trance, we have finally managed to open a brief gateway into the Shroud. Now we can see this realm with greater clarity. Resolving patterns from the swirling mass, from within its former steps, arise an ominous entity of immeasurable power. It is
The voice.
and it pierces our innermost psyches with a shuddering force.
Know my name.
Only now do we sense how truly distant our small minds are from
The voice.
The seal is fractured, and soon the full breadth of what we are shall be made manifest. Our telepaths are now prepared to delve into the heart of the Shroud and discover the true name of our great patron. It is time to commune. Concludes the situation, but the Shroud panel obviously open, and if we click delve, the Shroud, the trial of silence. We descend into the Shroud, our unified will helping to silence the chaotic noise that would distract us from our goal.
The ceaseless being.
But purpose alone cannot shield us. Voices whisper empty platitudes, indulging us with paltry distractions, each more meaningless than the last, but all equally tempting. As we began to fracture, the entity returns. A single command reverberates through the void. Fall silent and endure. The command cleaves through the chaos, scouring the discordant noise, purging the obtrusive disorder that sought to consume us. A psyche holds as we endure the fragmentation.
The ceaseless being.
Recedes further into the Shroud. The clarity that follows is almost as deafening. It sells into gaps into our mind, leaving us with newfound resolve. Gifts, such wonderful gifts, leave. We lose the effect of the amenity usage. Thank you, game. We need that. We are dying. We're gonna leave our armies here, ready to take back our planet, I think. Oh no, they're back. They're trying to take my capital. Not more planets, not more planets. No, no, no. Leave me alone. They're gonna take that as well. They took it. I don't have the army strength to take it back yet. This is pain. We lost the ground. Please, no, we lost. I'm losing my head. We did kill 16 of their stuff. This would literally be fine if I could damn well make armies. It's like I annihilate you. But I'm being attacked from both ends. I maybe should have gone robots because then that's how you get armies. You need robots. I'm a fool. I need robots. Oh, I took their planet. I don't know if I wanted to do that. I wanted to raid them. Oh, they're coming again. They're coming. No. No, they're gonna get my planet because I can't get back in time. Please no. I mean, they took my planet. I can take it back. Holy shit. I think I only survived because I owned that planet. That was really bad. I just need to bomb then so I can actually take this. This genuinely might be the dumbest game I've ever played in my life. Well, we can delve into the shroud. As we delve into the shroud, we observe a corruption of sentient chaos. Festering idle minds generate layers of psionic turbulence, flooding the shroud with fetid rot. Within this odious mess, we begin to feel the overwhelming presence of our quarry.
The ceaseless being.
Malice of its intentions saturates our psyche as it bears down upon the chaos. We brace for the impending absolution as a command resonates through the void.
Order! Unity.
Withstand. The command courses through the amalgamated chaos. Innumerable voices cry out in pain as
The ceaseless being.
washes away the sentient deformations plaguing the shroud. A realm of absolved imperfections remains in its wake. As the entity submerges itself deeper within the shroud, we're left to observe and study the aftermath of the absolute purification. Pop-up key plus 20%. Wait, no, that was removed, was it? I think they've removed it. Okay, we took a planet back. We took a planet back. Main issue is now a 7k is coming for me. They're just bombing that world. Stop it. Kill them. Kill them. And they have an 8k coming again. If I can get my planet back, I can sell status quo and we can rebuild when I actually have a stupid army because I can grow hops. We should still win. Yeah, like we're winning this fight. It's the naval fight that we're not winning. I'm not selling status quo, we will lose a planet. They also have a 5k. If they death stack together, they would kill me. Okay, war exhaustion. We have 24 months. We need this planet in 24 months. Oh, we got it back. Maybe we can even take these systems back so I don't lose anything. We've got Galactic Parasite. You know, when it gets this unlucky, you have to think sometimes stuff's going against you. Maybe it dies to the starbase. It did not die to the starbase. Okay, just give me back my damn systems. We kept everything. We even finished supremacy. I'm going to take Interstellar Dominion now because I think it's going to help loads. Gives less starbase influence costs, claim influence costs, and less empire size resistance because we're probably going to have to go kill stuff. We delve again. Entering the shroud, we know only pain. Usual swirling psionic mists are an inferno, igniting the very essence of our minds. Through the torment, we perceive cities crumbling into molten ruin, planets devoured by fire, entire populations withering in agony as spectral flames reduce their corporeal forms to smouldering ash. At the center of the pyre, we detect the presence of the
Ceaseless being.
as its power threatens to consume reality. The entity decrees.
Liberation.
Submit to the absolution. Psionic flames engulf our minds, burning away complacency, leaving only a purified result. Now we can see the glorious purpose
The ceaseless being.
and the magnificent simplicity it offers. Leave. Madness modifier finally removed. We just have paranoia still. Declaration rings out.
You know my name.
Accumulation of the voyage to the stars. The answers to centuries of questions is here. The
End of cycle.
compels us. Covenant is formed.
The end begins.
Pain, withering, certainty. As the words fade, our fate is sealed. We see it now. A galaxy rendered silent, saturated in the inevitability of
The aura of the end.
inevitability awaits. We gain psionic aura and intensification. It starts the end of cycle situation. We form a covenant with the end of cycle. We get 100% naval cap, 10 starbase capacity, 5 monthly influence. So lots of claiming. Paranoia modifier removed. Embracing the end modifier added. Less war exhaustion gained. Sublight speed in any psionic auras plus 25% and ship fire rate. It's time to go killing. End of cycle. Covenant with
The end of cycle.
grants us untold power and tasks us with the glorious purpose. The will of the patron demands complete annihilation of this reality. With each system, the aura of the end consumes, the closer merciful oblivion comes to pass. We bear witness to inevitability. Systems remaining to be conquered, 393. Bring the inevitable, psionic aura of the end of cycle remains at full effectiveness. 100% intensity gain. We can lower situation speed for less effectiveness, but more intensity, or delay our destiny. Well, we will bring the inevitable for now. So we've basically got a time limit to get all systems with the aura. And the auras we worked out in the last episode start from like where your planets are and stuff. So we better get conquering. You can see we have aura of the end. They'll start spreading out. The mind wardens are going to try and stop us, so we might have to kill them. So let's get building these maulers, shall we? Let's grab afterburners. I don't have gases, which is really annoying, but you should also grow into elder maulers, which can then get more sublight speed. Harbingers of the end. A patron's inevitable will tighten its grip over the galaxy. We now know how the end will come. The aura must be spread throughout the galaxy. Once the physical realm combines with this raw essence of the shroud, true annihilation will shortly follow. Complete this monumental task will be our magnum opus and the gateway to the ultimate salvation. Bunch of unity. Let's look at the context screen with the shroud. It's completely different. We have just a bunch of buffs that go clockwise, I believe. We need energy to create a Gaia world with 1,000 pops in our capital. Yeah, I want that. So let's sell some stuff to immediately get enough energy to do that, shall we? Create Gaia world. It recharges, you can constantly do that. Creation of the Foundry. A telepaths called upon the power of the patron. It responded with a bounty.
Yeah, cycle.
As it materialized a Gaia world in the Foundry system, providing an ideal habitat for Huskan kind, being paradise, which to embrace the end of all things. Yep, we just get a free world. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna grab unyielding so we can defend ourselves more when we're out and about. And we should just go kill someone. They're in a federation. Annoyingly, it's hard to, but we do have a lot of influence, so we could prepare to just murder these. When that ends, end of cycle is ticking though. The aura is spreading. I guess we just keep building. So these unlock when the end of cycle stuff hits. We do get less ship upkeep, more research, mining station, and resource. We just need to go conquering, really. Oh, we can delve again. The end. So we tell into our trance, our minds struck with silence. We've never known the shroud to still. The void is voiceless. Everything's gone. Nothing is there. We should probably just build juveniles, because we don't mind waiting for them to grow. Yeah, we are spreading now to them. The aura at the end is coming. We have 384 left to do though. We need that war, but we still got 6 years. The armies to kill the primitives. What am I doing? There we go, another planet, which also means we can make a bunch of armies. That helps. Constable flurry of signals flood our communications array. Amid the chaos, a single voice begins to pierce through. Alas, you've come. Not punctual, but not too late either. Fear not, I see beyond the narrow bounds of this physical prison we call reality. The offering has been made. My path is clear. Is then we notice that eye sockets are empty, long since abandoned. Come now, don't be shy. I know you've glimpsed the sublime simplicity of
The end of the cycle.
Join me in the communion, and together we shall compel its emergence. A commander as apostle of the end, military fleet effect, plus 10 aura intensity per ship destroyed in the system. 50% jump drive range, while in the aura of the end, less cooldown, more damage versus starbase, sublight speed, fire rate. Oh my word, they've got Wrecker 2, Artillerist 2, Crusader, Aggressive, Trickster. You are the leader we need. Yep. And look at the aura spreading as well slowly. It's going to ramp up once I can actually declare war on the neighbors in 3 years. We're just kind of building up as much as we possibly can. I've also stopped sacrificing pops for now because I need pop. I'm struggling a little bit. We've also not really tech rushed, which is a strange feeling for me. Okay, my army's getting strong. The aura's spreading. Where are we at now? 375 left. It needs work. We need to take more planets. But because we're at high, every time we go over, it will decrease, and I believe then it spreads elsewhere. So having plus 243 on our capital system there is insane. It's just propagating everywhere. We're at 30k now as well. We can now declare war, which is great. But they've got defensive packs. Actually, this empire doesn't have one. I want to take you down first. I believe I've claimed every one of your systems. We do have plus 12 influence. I think we can easily take them now. We have actual armies and all our auras in them, so we're getting all the buffs. They will fall. Look at the aura spread. Kill them. Revenge. As the chosen has chosen us, we can now murder all. You're so dead. I didn't even get to see. They just all died. Grand Archive destroyed. Get those back. Oh, I don't even have a Grand Archive. It literally got fully destroyed. That's annoying. Yielding is done. Does anything else help us? A turn of vigilance might if we're getting loads of bases. Sure. And we can probably actually afford half spending. We don't want to do full spending. Hopefully we have enough armies. They have 2,000 on their capital. No. We'll just take everything else and then hopefully kill them. Can I build any more? I can. We want Psionic armies where we can. Okay, we've taken everything except the capital, which unfortunately does have 2,000, so we're gonna have to bomb it. But once we've taken this empire, we should get all their pops, which we can then use for armies. And the leggies. Oh, I need help. The aura is spreading though without us really having to do anything. Oh, this is opened up. Research station output and mining station output within our Psionic aura is plus 100%. Sure. Oh, and we can reduce the situation. It's because we're in stage 2. I understand. land. We're gonna have a lot of planets, so I think harmony is gonna be really good. We probably do want to spam reduce this, but it costs 9,000 of each. 9,000 allies is quite hard to come by. Okay, who do we kill next? Oh, they're all in federations, man. Memento Mori's not. Oh, we won. Oh, this is gonna be the pain though, going through planets. We work all the basic jobs instantly, so it's actually a really good combo. Okay, let's go kill Memento Mori. They're not in a federation. Take all their planets. Let's go and get some revenge, shall we? Ooh, they've got 33k. I have 67 and we're fighting in my aura. And we have Edix, so yeah, you're just gonna die. I'm sorry. But it was nice. Well, they jumped into it and immediately. It was nice doing business with you both. 3,000 armies. Why? Why do you have 3,000 armies? I don't know. Oh, we can do another Gaia world? You are kidding me. That's so cheap for us as well. Nah, that's dumb. Okay, become farming. Okay, we've finally taken that huge planet. We're up to 1.2k on our armies. End of cycle is getting close to the halfway point, but I think there's ways of slowing it down, and we're doing a decent job-ish. Something just opened up. Covenant power. Pops killed for our own colonies 3,000, but we can reduce the situation by 120. That's interesting. We can sacrifice resources to lower it, though, by 60. Don't want to get rid of Pops yet. I'm not that desperate. Harmony's done. More star-based capacity, why not? We're going to get so many. Just had a problem with this empire. They have just strongholds everywhere. Fortresses is very annoying. And my final trick, I'm going to take subterfuge because tracking and evasion, why not? Like military buffs. How are we doing? We're at 319. It's slow going, but it's going. My game crashed. Okay, so the crash has been fixed. We've had to go back in time a little bit though, but that is fine. Let's carry on spreading the aura. We've got 320 systems left to go, so let's get a move on. Another one has fallen, and that means a bunch more planets to start spreading from, so let's get these planets set up. And we probably shouldn't stop there. Let's make some claims over here. They are in a federation with the Great Reef. I don't care. I don't care. Cycle must continue, and we are getting close to stage 3. You can't repeat the Covenant of Power? Oh no, maybe you can't repeat these. It's fine for now. Oh well, wartime. Conquer them. Oh, we can make claims on Lom since they're here. Oh, you can see the total here. We're at 96 out of 393. Less than 300 to go now. The power of the
End of cycle.
comes at a cost, and we're running out of time. Galaxy remains unsaturated by a patron's cleansing aura. Efforts thus far amount to insignificance. Oh. To see this monumental work completed, a surge of energy flows newly into us from beyond the veil. It's a promised blessing. 5,000 energy. We are maxed energy. We can now hyper jump at twice the range without suffering negative effects. I don't have jump drives. Maybe I've done this too quickly. Maybe. I'm getting a bit worried about the situation, so I'm going to sacrifice 3,000 pops. I don't know if we can keep doing this. I want to find out. So let's click it. It does reduce it. Yeah, you can only do it once. Okay. I thought you could do those constantly. Oh, we won. We spread further our reaches. 276 left. It is starting to work. I think we want to spread as far to the left as we can so that we have a base to spread. So I'll probably just instantly declare war over here and try and grab these planets. There's one up here. Conquer. We have finished the tree. One of the things I did see is that we declare war on a fallen empire, so I'm going to take galactic contenders so we get more damage against them if we have to do that. Wait, Scum and Villainy increases the test subjects up. That's very cool. You thought I was crazy for getting this many starbase capacities. We're at 28 and 29 and I've not really built any of them. Just stealing them. Oh, I don't see anyone stopping me yet. Another Gaia world? Sure. Because we're almost at stage 3 again. I do have Bring the Inevitable, which is maybe a little bit greedy. Maybe I should have it on stall for time because the situation speed goes down. The effectiveness goes down, but we still get 50% gain. But where's the fun in that? Another Civic. More fire rate. Yeah, well, we will keep spreading up this way when we win this war, just to keep doing that inner circle so that the auras can spread everywhere. Radiate out from the middle then. Another victory. Oh, we probably should have gone Supremacist a while ago. Now let's kill these idiots. Besta is on our border. I am glad I checked that. And so is the Mishraeum. But that is fine because we have 2 spare fleets. We'll send one on this border. Oh, they've got a shroud seal. Oh, you're shroud sealing me. How dare you? But we are over halfway. We got 198. Well, we can go destroy that shroud seal. Thank you very much. And send the other fleet up here. I'm glad I've been making fleets as we've been going. And I think because we're over halfway, which is probably more because the more we have, the more it spreads, we're on great track. So Bring the Inevitable is still worth, because look at that, it's 194. It's like literally ticking like crazy. The only issue is if we start spotting shroud seals, we're going to have to deal with that, which I believe the Enclave is giving to the AIs. Did I not look at the galactic community? We are now a galactic crisis. Maybe it happens because we got enough of the systems. That is annoying because my fleet just got sent back. Okay, let's put Eternal Vigilance on full spending so every starbase gets defensive platforms. Let's go kill this shroud seal. Wait, how do we kill it? Can we kill it? Not a clue. Oh, this is annoying. Maybe I have to kill the Mind Wardens. That's probably what I have to do. When we get our other fleet back, we'll do that. 182 systems. It is spreading. We might have done enough to not really have to spread too much more and take it. Okay, Mind Wardens, time to die. Instantly kill their stupid shroud seals as well. How do I kill them? This one did go, I think, so maybe it worked. So it says the Mind Wardens still exist here, but there's still a shroud seal, which is very annoying because I think it's stopping my system spreading. I don't know. 143. There's another seal up here. How do I kill them? And there's a seal here. We need to go just kill the seals. Loads of seals. Kill the seals. Oh, I can dismantle this seal. What is going on? Oh, I can dismantle it. I'm coming to destroy your seals. We're almost in stage 4 though. We haven't really expanded the systems much. There's a seal. I must find the seals and destroy them. Seal found. Dismantle. There's another one over here. Stop building seals. I can start proxy wars. I have not looked at this mechanic at all. Maybe I should have. Why is there no aura down here? I found another seal. 129. We're almost in the 4th stage. That is nigh. Power of Patron is immense. We are nearly out of time. But flagrant incompetence will not be tolerated by the benevolent oblivion of the
End of cycle.
Some hope remains. To engulf the galaxy in the aura of the end, no matter the cost. In desperation, telepaths now draw every ounce of energy they can from within the shroud. We get some energy. I don't care. We need just time to spread. We can reduce stuff. Increase psionic aura intensity gained by 50 and disable all shroud seals in the galaxy for 3 years. First, we will reduce the cycle and kill a planet. When we get back to stage 4, we do this. Yeah, this empire needs to die. They're building so many seals. I think we should probably try and wipe empires out because it means less seals being built. There you go. Bethesda's dead. They leave the seal there though. You idiots. So we have to go survey these. So annoying. I have another ascension pick. I want Colossus Project, to be honest. Wait, what? Where did my fleets just disappear? What? 3 of my fleets just got kicked out. Oh, I've just found another Mind Warden Enclave. They must die. They must die. These empires are making damn shroud shields everywhere. Stop it. You can't just kill them as well, Arcs. You should be able to bomb them. I think it's pretty dumb that you can't. But build an outpost on them to then be allowed the ability to kill them. Stupid. It's fine if you take the systems, but sometimes you kill them before you can even see where all the seals are. We're under 100. We are getting there. I'm just kind of eliminating empires that are being very annoying with shroud seals. Sleeper's awake. Uh-oh. Don't kill me, please. 89 systems left. Yeah, these seals were the issue. Another empire falls. Our aura has spread all the way now. It's pretty much just the seals in the way. There's 74 systems left, but we can't do the seal thing because we're not in stage 3. So we kind of just have to wait. So I'm just gonna take out some more empires with seals, like up here. The less there are, the less seals. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I've kind of given up with managing planets because I can't be bothered. Remember, we just automatically work stuff, so I can just go through and build generate districts everywhere and it should fix. I have a feeling the energy might be because I have many star bases. It's not my fault. I didn't want to keep them. 56 systems. We have 56 systems left. Oh my word. But when we get enough energy, we can't ignore the shroud seals, so we will do that. I'm just going to sell everything to try and get that much energy. Because I think we might win once we get that. There's just shroud seals stopping us. Alright, so the 3rd day, 3rd recording attempt, and we're 4.5 hours into this game. We're finishing it now. Hopefully. Now, we can't actually repeat ignoring the seals again. We hopefully will win. Otherwise, we cry. There's 56 systems left. We are in stage 4. Hopefully it works. I'm just gonna also go for seals just in case it doesn't, because you never know with this game. And we'll keep trying to eliminate empires. There's a seal here. Kill you. And we carry on. We're at 45. Please tell me we can get it without having to go through and killing all the anchors that exist. least. Doesn't feel like the seals are being ignored. But who am I to say? We're at 39, which is a lot better than a mere months ago. Over here, there's also a toxic god. It is ignoring it. There is a seal here and it's not there. There's like a few systems here and over here that we've not spread to. Well, I know where we're going then. I think the seals are now back in action, so we do have to go through and kill them all. Why can't you repeat it? 6,000 armies? Why have you done this to me? I'm going for the seal first instead. We might actually lose. It's up to 37 now because this empire has loads of seals. Oh, I've become galactic threat again. What? Oh, it just kicked all my fleets out. It kicked all my fleets! I'm gonna lose it. I am gonna lose it. Why? We are actually close to the end cycle. I do have a trump card, which might get us killed, but I can declare total war on all non-fallen empires. Which might include the Awakened Empire, so I'm waiting as long as possible. It doesn't seem like they're building any seals, though, so I don't need to kill them. I just don't want to fight them, to be honest. Okay, my fleet luckily retreated here this month. This 35... It's going up! Why is it going up? Where are the 35 systems? Like, why is it not spreading here? There's a shroud seal hidden. Oh, and there's one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna scream. I think we're gonna have to do that wall. It's a 34. It's a 34. Let's click it. Oh, it brings us down back to 3. We will win, but now we are at war with the... Oh no, this is just the swarm. Okay, we're not at war with the Awakened Empire. Oh, there's buildings that do the suppression as well. Oh no. That might be why it's not spreading in some places. Okay, I've gone through and just built one of these. I did kind of drop the ball on that because I thought, oh, we'll win soon. Turns out that was not the case. That was a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that will help. Maybe it'll even bypass psionic seals because they only have minus 75%. 24. Oh my gosh, it's helping. It might be happening. Another shroud seal down, finally. The hell's the quiet shield? I'm killing you. Custodian's gone. We're finally clearing up the seals. I see another one here. We're in stage 4 again. 19 systems, but I think we're almost there. My armies just keep dying or disappearing or something. I don't even know. Like, how is this many armies resulting in 164? They've landed, that's why. Kill this seal, please. 13 systems. I genuinely don't see any more seals. Even systems that I don't have. I found one. Hidden. Destroy it. 10 more to go. 8. 6. Please. Please just do it. I'm struggling to see where the last 5 systems are. I don't think we have to do the L gate. There's more than 5 systems in there. There ain't no way I found a random shroud seal over here that's not showing on the map. Now I need to go through and check every mega structure because it gets combined into it. Why? I think you can click it twice and it cycles through. Yeah. Why is it gone up to 7? I'm losing my mind. It's going up. I don't know why. It's just dragging on too long. I found another seal. It gets hidden in the mega structures. So annoying. I wish I could activate this. We would have just won. We could just win if we did that. Kill it. Kill it with fire. But that's not 7 systems. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one somewhere and I can't find it. There's 3. There's 3 systems somewhere. I found it. 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 Why is it there? Why did it? Great Reef dead. Oh, that means the system exists, but I need to take control of it now, so I need to get a shipyard nearby, get a construction ship and a science ship. There's one over here. Build on it to then dismantle it, and then hope the AI doesn't build another one somewhere that I can't see, or just let me shoot it down. We don't have much time either, and I can't reduce it. 3 systems left. Survey quicker. I could have built chambers of silences. Maybe that would have overwritten it. Come on, 2 more planets. Build. Starbase done. Dismantle this stupid pin thing. Is gone. We're still at 3. We're very close to losing. Please spread. Please spread. Please spread. One more. Needs to spread to the last system, please. Please. Oh my gosh. The end has come. This was our destiny. The awe of the end envelops the galaxy. Our people on Dreadnought's ascent have entered a state of frenzied euphoria in celebration of our merciful salvation. A glorious rebirth is upon us, promised from the time of our great awakening. Before us, all of existence is consumed by the void. Erasure and annihilation have become the galaxy's only remaining laws. One by one, entire worlds collapse into nothingness from which they once came. We're the last to be taken. It is beautiful. We see it already in its throes of a new fragile form. The end has come, now starts the beginning. Finality is impossible. We ended the cycle. The galaxy is destroyed. We win the game. Everyone dies. I The micro of this was annoying. Everything else was good. Hopefully the devs can improve that. Everything becomes shrouded worlds and black holes, and it is done. It is done. If you enjoyed this video, go watch me play as a machine psionic in one of the other new origins. Click it now.